Welcome back to my channel. It's Dinorah, aka the Southern Belle of the South Bronx. If you're new here, welcome. Today I have a quick review on two products that I picked up. One is a moisturizer by Sweet Chef. Is the Ginger Vitamin C Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer, as well as a new sunscreen. They're both K-Beauty South Korean products. This one is called Oh My Sun Slush by Yadah. This is a sunscreen. If you're new here, I love Korean, Japanese, Australian sunscreens. They have superior UVA, UVB protection, better than the American sunscreens. So I tend to go to Asian food marts and Asian beauty shops here in New York City to get my products. This one I got from Target. My friend Susan from C Touch Taste on Instagram, I'll insert her handle here. She recommended this. It's oil free. I do have acne skin. I have adult acne. Oh, and speaking of adult acne, I want to share a little secret. It's not really a secret. I've just never really shared with anyone. So before I buy any product, I go to a website called CosDNA. I go to this website, I look up the product. If I can't look up the product, I go to the product's website, copy the ingredient list word for word, copy, paste, put it into this website, and it tells me there's different columns. There's acne, irritation, I forget the last one. But while I'm applying the products, I'm going to do a side video showing you how I look up these products. If there is more than a 2 or a 3 on the scale, so for acne, there's a 0 to 5 scale. If there's a 3, 4, 5, I'm not buying the product. If there's coconut oil, I'm not buying the product. I'll insert pictures of what my skin looked like when I first started to experience acne. I am going to be 34 this year. I started to get acne when I was 25, and it's been an uphill battle, but for the past, I want to say since late 2018, my skin has gotten it together. Again, I'll do a close-up once I start applying the products. So right now, the only thing I have on my face, I brush my teeth, I wash my face. I like to use the Vino Oat. So I'm editing this video. I can see that I have something on my lips. So what I have on my lips is Qwerty Bomb. It's a very thick balm that I found online. It works perfect for people who use Accutane or any type of strong retin-A. Since I use Tazorac at night, my lips tend to be very chapped and it's actually very painful. So I started using Qwerty Bomb, I want to say a few months ago, I think at the end of October, and it's been a life changer, but it is so thick, sometimes I forget to rub it all the way in. So I just wanted to bring that up because it looks a little weird. Cleanser, I'll post it here, and then I just pat dry, or I use my little fan. And then I went in with the Ren Skincare AHA tonic, daily tonic. That's my favorite glycolic acid that I like to use in the morning. It's between that one and one from, I can't pronounce the name, but I'll put it on the screen. I found it at Marshall's. It's like 60 bucks. I found it at Marshall's for 4 bucks, but I'll insert it here. It's really good. It's another glycolic. All the products that I use are essentially good for acne skin. So when it comes to products, it's not one size fits all, especially like, oh, I have acne, you have acne, this is gonna work for the both of us. Not necessarily. Like, I love to use Buckthorn Oil. It's an oil that moisturizes, hydrates, and for my acne skin, it has not broken me out. I've been using it since the winter of 2019. That's when I did my research on it, because I was just like, I need something. I have combination skin, but I use retin-A at night. I actually use Tazorac, which is like a very strong retin-A, and I was like, I need something because I can't deal with the dryness of the retin-A as well as the dryness of the winter. I'm sitting next to my heater, and that worked wonders for me. However, there are people who have acne skin like myself, both severe and not severe, and Buckthorn Oil is like a big no-no. So, you know, just do what works for your skin. My skin's very picky. As soon as you put something that will make it react, it will react that same day, that very moment, or the next day. But anywho, let's get into this tutorial. So first up, we have the Sweet Chef Ginger and Vitamin C Oil-Free Moisturizer. It hydrates, smooths, and brightens. So right now in my current routine, I usually take the Trader Joe's moisturizer with a little bit of sea buckthorn oil from Good Molecules, and then I also use the powder vitamin C from Good Molecules, and I just do a little mixture on my hand. I do have a skincare video if you would like to see, like a AM and a PM, but I'm glad that this has all of it in one except for oil, which that's okay because I like to control the type of oils that I'm going to put on my face, except I'm not going to do one today. So like I said, I only have a glycolic acid on my face that I sweeped and then let air dry. That's, you see a little glisten. That's why I love that AHA. So right off the bat, love the packaging because it has a lid and it's a pump and it's a squeeze tube, meaning I'm gonna get every last drop. I hate those hard plastics in terms of scooping, and yes, I own one of those large spatula things. So let's get started. This does not have SPF, but that's okay because I have the SPF. And it says how to use. Apply 1 to 2 pumps of moisturizer on cleansed skin, gently pat until absorbed. So I'm gonna apply this and then I'm gonna show you how I look up the product on CosDNA to make sure that it's okay for my skin. By the way, I already looked this up before I bought it because I don't buy anything without going to that website. It's been a game changer the past 5 years. It's been a game changer. I came across it because I was just trying to figure out, like, damn, like how do I buy something and not spend too much money on it, and then realize like, oh, it doesn't work for my skin. I don't know where this website is. I believe the website is South Korea too, but I love my South Korean products. I love my K-beauty. Anywho, let's get started. So we're gonna do 2 pumps. Well, let's bring some product to the surface. Oh. So this is the product. I like these types of moisturizer where it's, ooh, it's like watery, but also gel-like. I don't like, my skin doesn't like, I should say, creamy, heavy moisturizers. Let's start off by analyzing the Sweet Chef Ginger and Vitamin C Oil-Free Moisturizer. So I just like to copy and paste the name. This is just one way of doing it. On the home page, you press search, and then it'll give you a list. You can click on any one, but I usually like to just double check to make sure that the ingredient list listed here matches to the ingredient list on the company's website. So here you'll see these columns. You have the ingredients, the functions of the ingredients, and then you have the acne, irritant, and safety rating that I was mentioning. They go from 1 to 5. As you can see here on the acne, this is the most important to me. You see that there's a 2 and a 3. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I will tell you that it's vitamin E. And my skin doesn't mind vitamin E. And then at the bottom there's a 2, it's an emulsifier. Again, I've used emulsifiers on my face and it doesn't cause any irritation or any acne flare-ups. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I really love using this website before buying any product so that I can see what type of ingredients are in there and what's going to make my skin react or cause acne or burning sensation. And at this point, I know a little bit about behind the chemistry of these ingredients. Like I know that that T word means vitamin E, so I know it won't do anything to my skin. And there we have it. What do we think? I love it. Where did I put my mirror? It's very light on the skin. It's not sticky. Look at that glow. Do you see that? So this is the window here. You can probably see the reflection on my hand. And then I have a LED light here on the lowest setting. I just wanted to use both. It is 12 p.m. Sunday, June 30th. So, and I'm gonna go outside too, even though it just snowed in New York yesterday, like really bad. But I wanna go outside. I love looking at new product in the sun. It just, I don't know, it makes me happy. But anywho, yes, this is the moisturizer. Loving it. Again, I will come back at the end of the day to give you my review, to see what my skin said, because my skin is very much like, girl, I don't know. So next, we have, this is called Yadah. The name of the company is called Yadah. It's called Oh My Sun Slush. This is a SPF 50+, and this is PA+++. I forget what that means, but I will put it on the screen. Like I said, South Korean, Japanese, Australian sunscreen is the best. It is superior. Again, it is superior. Again, it is superior to American sunscreen. this is the best protection. If you want an anti-aging product, sunscreen. The biggest factor to damaging your skin on the top of the list, unfortunately, is the sun, especially the sun that we have today, because you know, the ozone layer or whatnot. But anywho, I live by my sunscreen. I use anywhere between 42 and 60. I believe 42 or 45, because that's what my Super Goop sunscreen is. That's the lowest that I have for my face. And then most of my Japanese, Korean, and Australian sunscreens, those are always 50 to 60. And then I do like the Neutrogena. It's in a pink bottle. I'll put it here. If you watch my skincare video, I'll link it down below, and I'll show you the thumbnail here. I love that sunscreen too. That's 60 plus, chef's kiss. Obviously that is American, but tried and true, because I tried that for a whole year. The pink bottle, damn, I can't remember the name. It's excellent. I loved it. Again, while I'm applying the sunscreen, I'm going to be showing you how I look up this product to see if it works for my skin. By the way, I already did this, obviously, because I bought it. So I bought this at a Korean beauty skincare, like I want to call it a Korean beauty supply store, but there's only skincare and makeup. I will again show you the address here if you live in New York City, and I will also link the website. I believe that Yes Style, it's a website that I trust to buy Korean products, authentic. That's another thing. You can try to buy this on Amazon, any type of Korean or Japanese or Australian products, and sometimes they're replicas and you don't know what you're putting on your face, so don't do that. So I did open this already. It comes with a little foil that seals it. I just wanted to feel the texture. This is the bottle. Again, I love squeezy stuff, and I like to use 2 fingers. Just bringing the product down to below, and I'm just gonna go like this. 2 fingers worth. Got some on my fur. And here we go. Next, let's analyze the sunscreen. So this time we're going to go to Yadah's website, and we're going to copy and paste the ingredient list. Unfortunately, on their website, they don't have a full ingredient list. So the next best thing is to go to a trusted website like Just Styles or Salvana, and I'm going to copy the entire ingredient list. It says major ingredients, but this is the full ingredient list. I matched it up to the box. We're going to copy and paste. Then we're going to go to the 4th tab in CosDNA that says Analyze Cosmetics. We're going to paste our ingredient list, and then we're going to press Ingredient Analysis. And again, like the moisturizer, it'll give us a full ingredient list with its functions, as well as the acne rating, the irritant rating, and the safety rating. And as you can see, there's only 2 ones here, so it doesn't cause major irritation or major acne. And I've been using this now for about a week now that I'm doing this voiceover and this screen recording, and my skin is loving it, and this is something that I'm definitely going to repurchase. And like I said, this website has not failed me in the past 5 years since using it. I do not buy a single skincare product without coming to this website first to check. Don't forget those ears. One summer I burned my ears at the beach. What I do at the beach is eat and sleep. I was sleeping, one ear to the sand, one ear to the sky, and I burnt this part, and it's so painful. Let's bring you in a little bit. Excuse me. Do you see the glow? Now, it does have a bit of a fragrance, and I'm usually opposed to putting stuff with fragrance on my face. However, it doesn't feel irritating. It is very cooling on the skin. So according to the website, so these are the features. So the main ingredient in this sunscreen is prickly pear. I'll post a picture of what a prickly pear looks like. And it says here, prickly pear cactus instead of water. This sunblock provides enriching, soothing, moisturizing, and vitality. Texture inside the sunblock will be lightly applied. Feel the refreshment as it is applied to the skin. It does have a cooling effect. I like that. Natural plant ingredients provides dense nutrition and creates green protection from inner skin to protect the skin. I like it, and look at that glow. But anywho, I'm gonna go outside, so we can catch this in the sunlight, and then I'll come back again in the evening to show you my thoughts. Oh my god, I love this. So as you can see, we're outside. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this camera. I have the Canon G7X Mark II II, but I think it looks pretty good. Also, look at the braid headband, 1 second. But yes, I'm loving the sunscreen. Look how fresh, and my face feels moisturized. The air is kind of dry and cold here. But yes, trying a new sunscreen and moisturizer. Looks pretty good, and so do these fake braids. Oh, hi. No filter. All right, y'all, it is 10:07, 2207, and it's been, I want to say 9.5 hours. I think I applied it at 12:20 or 12:30. I'll put the timestamp once I do the editing. Yay! I'm really liking the sunscreen and the moisturizer. Now my only did a lot of pros. 1, no irritation. 2, do you see the glow? Now am I a little sweaty? Yes, because I was outside, then I was cooking. You can see some of the shine on my finger, but it's comfortable. The only thing is, and I don't think it's the moisturizer's fault, because it is oil free, but I like to seal in my moisturizer in the morning with the oil on top, or mixing it into my moisturizer, because this area, because of the retin-A, is very dry. So I want to say about like 2 hours ago, so like around 8 o'clock, I was looking at the time on my TV, this started to feel dry, like the mouth area. And that's normal, because when I wake up in the morning, because of the retin-A, this all looks like reptile skin, because this is like, I guess this is where it's most active. But I am loving it. The sunscreen, this is definitely going in my sunscreen box. I have about 6 sunscreens in rotation. 2 of them are American, the Supergoop. I like the glow screen, is that what it's called? The one that's like has shimmer in it, but it makes you look glowy. And then the Unseen, which is like a matte. I love that stuff. And then the rest are Japanese and Korean and Australian sunscreens. I really love this. The only downside with buying Korean sunscreen, Japanese sunscreen, Australian sunscreen, the supremes of the supremes of the supreme sunblocks, is the cost, especially when you're buying them online. In store, this was 20 bucks even after taxes. But even buying online and then paying for shipping and taxes, American taxes, it's a little expensive, but it's worth it. Because like I said, in the morning, when you protect yourself from the sun, you're delaying aging. You don't want premature aging, which is what the sun does. I love the sun, don't get me wrong. But anywho, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see the rest of my Japanese, Korean, Australian sunblock collection. Y'all be blessed. Bye.